1,2 auf die 200. I mean, are we coming back alive?
Probably not.
Die Jungs in Texas haben nochmal einen anderen Schatten, ne? Schönen guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren, herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Video der Firma Performance GmbH. Wir sind wieder mal mitten im absoluten Nichts. Und diesmal kann ich auch absolut nicht glauben, dass in dieser Halle die Firma ist, die ich glaube, die drin sein soll. Also da. Ja? Also so eine Firma, wo ich wirklich von träume, Instagram-Seite, die bauen die schnellsten und krassesten Autos auf der Welt. Die haben, glaube ich, sogar aktuell den Titel für den schnellsten Straßenwagen der Welt. Flo hat gerade, glaube ich, Sonnenmilch ins Auge bekommen. Alles gut?
Ja, klar.
Okay, gut, weil du gerade so standest. Die soll hier drin sein. Es ist so ein Ding in Amerika, dass diese High-Performance-Firmen wirklich und Leute, ich meine wirklich im Nichts, ne? Das ist schon sehr viel. Gerade die Landstraße war nothing. Wir gehen jetzt mal rein, klingeln mal. Ich weiß nicht, wo man wirklich reinkommt. Wir probieren mal aus und gehen mal rein, gucken, was passiert. Ich glaube, es wird euch komplett aus dem Leben schießen. Der verrät ein bisschen was, aber es ist eigentlich gar nicht so ihr Hauptbusiness, so ein Auto. Also ihr Hauptbusiness sind andere Autos. Hallo.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
She usually gets to stay at home and enjoy mom's company, but mom's out of town, so
Yes.
has to come and be a work dog today.
Yeah, how are you? Hey, JP. Nice to meet you, really. Very nice to meet you. And nice to meet your dog.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah.
It's crazy to be here, really.
Yeah.
It's a real honor for me. And it's always so crazy because outside there's no logo,
Yeah.
there's nothing. You just come up here. And I thought this time, really, it's the wrong address.
Right. That's what I told you yesterday. I was like, it doesn't look like anything, but I promise it's the right place.
And then when you open the door, it still feels like it could be a private home. And then I pass the door, somebody builds an engine,
Yeah.
feels like a kitchen.
Right.
He stands in the living room, and then you walk around the corner and you see this.
Yeah, you got the wood floors and the engine builder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a small look. I saw them on Instagram. Are these seats are coming up now, pretty much?
So those are actually stock seats out of one of the STOs we have here.
But then the one on the right, right? This logo.
So those are just bags over the tillet seats. So those are both these are aftermarket Sparko seats here. I do have some tillets in stock.
Yeah?
Plenty of them. Yeah, I got plenty.
I would love to see them because in Germany you never see them.
Yeah, I got tons of them.
Yeah.
So this is a stock one out of this brown STO we have. Yeah, I got tons of tillet stuff.
Yeah. So if you got the time, it'd be great to have a look.
Of course.
And yeah.
So this is, I don't know if you're aware, but T1 is the sales and support side of Injector Dynamics. So Injector Dynamics fuel
Yeah, of course.
injectors, we do all we do all the sales of that. So we're the
For America.
right here, right there.
So when I order them,
Us.
no way.
Yeah, that's all us. Yeah, so there's two sides of the facility. So we have a facility in Arizona that does all the production, like the parts that come from Bosch, the manufacturing,
Yes.
the break-in, stuff
Yes.
like that. And then every single piece of that gets sent here. So every single set of Injector Dynamics leaves from the shipping.
But we
table
never
right here.
order directly from America. They're dealers and all that where we get our stuff from. But we use them.
Yeah, been doing that for 15 plus years. So every single set's come through here.
So you started the brand.
Yeah, we're the originators of it. Us and Paul Yaw. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Tony, the owner and the tuner here, Tony, the T and T1. So he's been good friends with Paul Yaw for close to 20 years. And so basically everything's come through us.
Das ist ja krass. Also wir fahren wirklich sehr viele Autos mit Injector Dynamics Düsen. Das wusste ich gar nicht. Nobody really knows that, right? Or is it very known?
No, not really. I mean, people in the industry kind of know. Every single set comes from here.
I think in Germany not.
I'm trying to remember who BTN over there sells some stuff to Germany.
Yeah. No, a few guys.
Yeah, Material Mord. We deal with Paul directly.
Paul.
Yeah, we deal with Paul directly a lot. I've got a couple German customers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So let's have a look, man.
Yeah, sure. So just GTR, Lambo, all that stuff.
Yeah. You said you have some interesting stuff in the moment in the shop, so.
Yeah, so Terrence is actually working on this STO right here that's going to be pretty cool. So this one will still be basically our Series 6 level build. So it'll be, full street car, but we'll still make every bit of, 2,300, 2,400 horsepower. Still a stock Lambo block, but obviously it's built in
How much power?
2,400.
Oh, the block is stock. So nothing billet block something. So it's
Not at this one. I have built blocks and several other things here, but this
for the
one,
eye.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the Bear blocks. If you want to see a Bear Noonan block, we
I would
can
love to.
pick that up, check it out. It's surprisingly light. It's lighter than a GTR engine is, which you wouldn't expect.
Crazy.
It's weird, yeah.
So I see you do different manifolds. You see a big change in performance instead of the OEM manifolds?
So this is actually a newer setup that we've done this on. I don't expect any loss in performance over the stock one. We're still retaining
the stock one's pretty good.
Yeah, so we still have the stock runners and everything on there. It's just basically a slight modification to it.
The power goals you have with this is...
It'll make 2300. Yeah, it's this one. This guy just wants a really cool car he can, do random stuff in. It's not like a Texas 2K prepped only car, which is kind of what that orange STO will be over there. That'll be an all-out break some stuff parts.
where do you see this engine max out?
For the stock block stuff, I mean, we've made 2400 through them. After that, we do tend to go to the built blocks on them.
And stock internal?
No, we don't.
No,
go.
where you see the limit on that one?
We typically limit. We've done 1500 through them, and we're kind of like, this might not work. Just a heads up to the customer, But we've made 1500 through them, and I'll send them out the door with 1400. And everything we do is on a Motec ECU, so that gives us a little bit of safety that we can build into the. Yeah. So Tony's been doing Motec stuff again, probably close to 20 plus years, and so we only work on cars that have Motec ECUs in them now. It's the only thing we tune. Yep.
So GTR, everything Motec.
Everything here has a Motec. We don't touch it unless it has a Motec in it. But Tony works hand in hand with him a lot of the package development and everything. So I would say that you'll hear people say that my built car drives like stock.
It is.
It isn't. But these are. It's incredible. Like I can literally build this and let my wife drive it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No problem. It feels like sometimes on the meeting there are more twin turbo R8s than NA. Yeah. And I think some people think, oh, they come in NA too.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy to go to the Texas 2K and bit and just see, dozens and dozens of them.
Crazy, right?
It's crazy.
And so many companies do turbo kits. Yeah. Where I sometimes think, why don't you guys put yourself together? Intercooler's own design, and they have their own design, and this own design, and at the end they're so close in performance because these engines produce power like nothing.
Yeah, they're great.
Intercooler like this, intercooler like that, they all do the same power.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Yeah, you'll get some different people using different cores and stuff that aren't quite as efficient. But any of the people building with the top levels using, they're using Garrett cores.
Yeah, everybody.
So, and like you said, it's not like we're trying to gain a whole lot of efficiency on the stock engine. Like it's already incredibly efficient stock.
It is.
So he's got to put stronger stuff in it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This car's owned by George Dodworth. He's had 3 cars with us. So his other one, which is Night Fury, is the world's quickest and fastest R35. So the other car's been, 640? George's car, 641 or 642, what was it?
I thought a 40.
Yeah, 40, so 640 at what, 235 or something?
Again, 640 what?
In the quarter mile. 6.4 seconds flat in the quarter mile at 235 miles an hour. This is a slower one. This one hasn't been that fast yet.
Yeah, it looks slow.
This one's only been like 660, 670s, but it'll go quicker.
Yeah, that's the slow one, right? Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Once we get it sorted, it'll be quicker. He wanted those on there just for that extra little bit of ET at the end of the track. Now, so the way it works is, so the timing stuff's up higher at the end, so that'll actually break the beam sooner, so, a thousandth of a second or something.
So it's legal?
It is legal, yeah.
So the ET, it starts here, but the end of the race is here?
Yep. There is some limitations on it, but this one's legal.
That's krass. I didn't know that. Why do people, to build this, you don't need a GTR.
So this one, right, you could start from nothing.
And buying a block and you're not even using the gearbox.
Yeah, so this car...
You're not even buying a block, to be honest. It's a billet block.
It's a billet block, yeah.
So nothing is actually from Nissan.
Don't say that. It's still a Nissan, no.
No, is there a regulation for it?
Some of the classes, yes.
So it has to be...
This one races...
if it has one.
It depends. So a lot of the races will be like, you have to have stock quarter panels, things like that. You can't have a full tube chassis. So there is definitely rules for it. This one just runs in a class or it doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter?
Not for this one.
What's the weight of something like this?
I want to say this car, it's not incredibly light. I think it's 27 or 2800. It's not super light.
So light.
Yeah, it's not crazy light. But it's still got steel quarter panels, steel stock roof, all that stuff. So
I've never seen something like this because in Germany you don't see it.
Sure.
And who designs this?
So most of the chassis stuff was done by a company called Brink Racecraft. They're again here local in Texas, 30 minutes worth.
They are.
So we just trailer the car where it needs to go. But yeah, they did all the chassis work on this one. Then obviously we did final assembly on it and all the tuning on it, everything like that. We built the engine. So it's got the Mark Williams rear end you see in it. It runs a TH400 automatic transmission, but it is still using a VR38 based engine in it.
Okay. This is for the Motec to see how much it dips, right? And then
Yeah,
it takes power out?
Yeah, well, it's measuring shock travel, so it's more for data acquisition too, to see if anything is going crazy with the rear end. And we've got them on the front too for seeing if it's lifting off the track, things like that.
Yeah, because I think when this goes down too much, this is then really, I mean, it has to go down because it gains traction, right?
Correct, it's shoving the tire to the track, right.
How does it feel?
I haven't driven this one. When you're driving around the parking lot, it feels like you're driving a school bus because you sit so low in it. Like
wait, did you drive this on the street?
No, this one's no. But just in a parking lot, it's a very weird feeling because you're sitting like a foot further back in the car than you normally would be and way lower. So you're kind of just looking over it like you're in a tractor or something. It's weird. But I haven't driven it fast.
And how much power is this?
This one will make 3,000, 3,200, somewhere around there out of a V6. It's decent.
And it's a 4.1 now, or?
This is a 4.3.
And how much power?
31, 3,200.
Being the slower car.
Yeah.
And the faster one has more power?
It does make more than that, yeah. This one can make as much. We just haven't got everything working properly to turn it all the way up yet. So the engine and turbo setup is essentially the same, but we're still sorting out the gearbox and everything in it, so we're not just going to kill a bunch of power in it trying to get everything else sorted. But the other car's sorted out, so it runs full power all the time.
I mean, what's wrong with Texas?
What do you mean?
I mean, nobody. When you're in Germany around and people have thousands, okay. And when you have 1,500, you're a big boy, okay. You're playing with the big boys.
Yeah.
I never hear this number here.
Yeah.
I mean, really, honestly, 2,000 and up. You built 4,000 before?
We have not done 4. Haven't done that yet.
I mean, think about
Yeah.
what the ECUs and the new Turbotechnik, what it brought us. I'm doing this now for so many years, and 500 was, when I was younger, was a high number.
Sure.
When you have 500, you're playing the game.
Yeah.
And then the 1,000 came, and shortly after that, 2,000. And then 3,000.
Yep. Yeah, it's been very, very quick succession to the big numbers.
You see 4,000s coming?
Yeah, for sure. It's going to have to. So do you know Elmer Racing? You heard of them?
Heard of them, yeah.
So Elmer Racing's in the U, and they've done, what do they call it? Not the Hulk, but they built some crazy S14 engine or something. It's a billet one.
S14?
Yeah, I think they built some 4-cylinder Nissan engine. It was like some
So
crazy,
an SR20.
yeah, like full billet everything. It was really, really badass.
Oh, with the compound turbo stuff?
I don't know that they're using that engine. I think they did it for some time attack stuff. But anyways, Elmer Racing is doing a GTR engine for us. It'll be like a 5-liter V6. It's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah,
so we've had it. It's been in development for a few years. So that's what will end up in this car and then a couple other ones.
5-liter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's put it down. How much does something like this cost at the end of the day?
I'd have to go back and look because this one's been through so many different iterations.
Just an idea.
I mean, we could do this car for under $500,000 for sure. If you just needed to start from scratch, probably I'd set aside 400 to 500.
And the journey when you start that, because I remember the time when the first people built GTRs like that. I think the first few people, they spent millions.
Yeah.
To really go all that way, right?
Well, so part of the problem is that people, they would start, it's low right now, but.
What?
Let me grab her real quick.
Weißt du, wie gerade auffällt? Man kann die Haube gar nicht aufmachen, sondern to see the engine, you have to lift the complete hood, right?
Yeah, here, we can take it off. Zach.
I can do that.
Oh, you got it? So all the fab work's done in-house. One of our engines, turbo setups here, intercoolers here. Needs to be cleaned up.
Why?
Everybody's got to be the fastest.
That was 6.4, right?
This one's only been 6.6, 6.7, but it will go quicker once it's all sorted out. We're still learning the automatic transmission stuff.
And that's a GT55 or 47 or what's that?
These are the 47.
Oh, they look bigger though.
Yeah, I forget what the new model designation is. It's a GTX 47, I think.
Okay. They brought that out? GTX 47?
I believe so, yeah. They got these to us about a year ago. So we run these on George and both of George's cars.
And it runs on alcohol? No.
Yeah, it's on methanol.
Oh, methanol?
Yeah.
Okay. So, no water cooler system?
No, it's still got a radiator and everything in it.
Also was wirklich interessant ist, Leute, das Ding fährt auf Methanol, also Alkohol. Und normalerweise haben viele von diesen großen Motoren dann gar keinen Wasserkühler mehr, weil der Sprit kühlt den Motor so extrem runter, dass es da nicht muss. Das Auto hat aber noch einen Wasserkühler. Alleine der Rohrdurchmesser von dem Krümmer ist gigantisch, muss ich wirklich sagen. Dann ist der hier, finde ich, relativ klein, passend aber zu dem Eingang zum Abgasgehäuse. Dann fährt das Auto 2 47er Turbolader.
Und
Zwei.
Neues Modell?
Und ein GTX, ich wusste gar nicht, dass es den gibt, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Dann pumpen die beide in diesen Wasserladeluftkühler und dann wirklich das ganze Zeug dann da oben in den Motor rein. So, how much boost is this running?
It's made 90.
Everything.
It's made 90 plus.
Sekunde, das muss ich eben ausrechnen. That's in bar.
I think it's made 90, 95. 90.
Sogar mehr, 95 PC.
Yeah, so a little over 6 bar.
See, we're proud when somebody runs 2 bar
Sure.
or 2.5.
Sure.
You're a boy, man.
Yeah.
And you telling me 6?
Yeah.
Where do you test this? I mean, you can't. You have to go to a track. Or do you drive it on the street?
No.
No.
No, it just gets dynoed and then goes to the track.
And then you find out yourself what you did.
Yeah, I mean, so Tony does all the tuning, so it's, make some test passes, do some launches, just, go to the 8th mile, go to 330, make sure.
8 mile.
It'll do a full quarter, but, when you're trying to get the launch dialed in, you don't have to run it out the back.
Yeah, got it. Okay, enough of that shit, man. Titanium, nice. But what? Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Hast du das schon mal gesehen, Flo? Guck mal, wo die Lader sitzen. You have to run this cross in case something throws out of the exhaust that you don't...
Yeah, so that's the turbine crossbars that we have to run in them.
Die müssen so Kreuze fahren, dass wenn der Lader sich zerteilt, dass du nicht so ein Laderblatt in die Fresse geschossen kriegst. I saw one time the position on the car from Iros.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Does it
I mean,
have
we are
benefits
building...
to put in this position?
To put the turbos up there? Yeah, so what we're trying to do is shift as much weight forward as we can, because I'm sure you've seen these cars go down the track and they're lifting the front wheels.
Yeah.
So we're trying to shift as much as we can forward. So the fuel cell's in the front of the car, and instead of having the turbos, behind the rear axle, now we've shifted everything forward, a couple feet realistically. So pretty big deal in that regard.
So what we do right now, we're building something very close to this in a Golf 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So we built a frame car with a V10 and everything, all that, and we nearly got the same turbo position, but we got tiny turbos compared to that. So what's the power? What's the power goal on this?
It'll make probably 3,000 or so. Yeah, just that.
Yeah.
This will be methanol and everything on it too.
Yeah. Stuff you do.
Yeah.
3,000.
So this one started life as a factory GT4 race car you can get from Audi.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
got the factory cage and all that stuff in it. So rear wheel drive, still retain rear drive.
Oh yeah. So you will keep it rear wheel drive?
For now, yeah, we're gonna try and run it rear wheel drive.
Okay. And then boost by gear and then try your best.
Yeah. So with the Motec, as you know, you basically just tell it how much torque you want.
And then you can find out where the tires and tire pressure is the limit, and then.
Yep. So you can just use as much torque as you can possibly put down, and just look at a wheel slip percentage based off that too.
Yeah. Okay. So and if this car would be able to drive on the street, because in Germany it's the 60, 120, 100, 120, how we call it, 100, 100, 200 case.
Sure.
What time do you think is this car would be able to do?
So in America we do 60 to 130, which is probably pretty similar. Sub 2 for sure.
Sub 2.
Yeah. So George's other car, the other black car I can show you, that car I think has been 1.3 or 1.4.
1.3?
Yeah, I believe so. I'd have to verify, but I think it's been around there.
How does this feel?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't drive it.
1.3 seconds?
Ja.
Und das ist sogar länger, weil die 130 sind ja höher. Ne? Also 60, 130 ist ein bisschen anders als unsere 100, 200. Also das heißt 1,2 vielleicht. 1,2, Leute, ganz kurz. 1,2 Sekunden, 100 auf die 200.
I can try and look it up, I'll tell you.
I'm good. No, I'm already fucked up anyway.
You were good with sub 2.
You got street cars that go sub 2?
No, that one's a full out race car for sure.
And what's the fastest R8 fastest time you ever run on the street?
I don't know. I'd have to look, but I want to say I've had a couple cars go 2.6.
Okay, that's in our world.
Right.
We go 2.9 and everything fine.
Yeah.
I mean, 2.6, 2.9 is still a big difference.
Sure.
But
Yeah, there's a big difference between 2.6 and 2.9 for sure.
and they run, right?
Yeah, so this car has been 740s in the quarter. Still has AC, all the stuff in it.
It's four-wheel drive.
This one is, yeah. So this one has our billet block
yeah,
in it.
yeah.
It's a billet block, G42 1450 turbos on it.
42?
Yeah.
I think you need this country and these people and these customers to really go that far, because I think in Germany, don't laugh, we have around maybe overall, I would say 12 in the country.
Right.
Or let's say 15. Yeah. This shop, maybe, yeah.
This is the GDP of German performance cars
Yeah.
in here right now.
No. I mean, we are very strong in this Golf 2 VR6
Yeah.
game and all that. And they're crazy fast because
Yeah.
they play this game then very far because it's cheaper and they are okay with only using it for the track. Because if you spend this and you destroy all this money, because
Right.
these people, the license plate is very cool, by the way. Because they can go someplace, they can still use it, and we don't have this kind of people,
Sure.
you know.
Sure.
And this one has serious tires.
Yeah. So that one's been 750s at almost 200.
How does that feel?
I haven't driven them that fast. I just let the customers do it.
I think it's cool that you say that.
Yeah.
So what's the fastest you comfortable with?
I mean, I had a S2000, I've been 206.5 mile in.
No, I mean on the street, driving around and...
On the street, I only go the speed limits for sure. I would imagine I've been 2.7, 2.8 on the street in GTR.
Mm-hmm. In Mexico?
Definitely.
Yeah, right. It's not so far. I mean, that's why you just go down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I mean, that's the good thing about Germany, that we can do this.
Sure.
I mean, I'm sure because the performance got so high that there will be an end. Because some people post videos where they go very, very high speeds and it is actually illegal.
Right.
So one day it has to stop because it's not cool. Because when you, even in an R8 twin turbo with normal power for us, I gotta say this before, and the people can't react because if you come and they just say, yeah, there's a sports car and you can make 500 meters
quickly.
in no time. So it's
dangerous.
It's absolutely dangerous for everybody. So you have to be a very reliable driver to understand that.
Yeah.
And most of the highways have 2 lanes. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's no real room.
The closing speed is crazy on cars going normal speeds for sure.
Yeah, I think this the step always from 70 k's to 270. This jump, so traction, everything is fine.
Yeah.
It's no time. It's just
Yeah.
and then you're there. And so you're building another.
Yeah, so actually the guy that owns this green R8 bought that car from us. So this started life as 100% stock GTR. As you can see, there's not a whole lot left of a stock GTR on it. The roof's on it and the A-pillars on it, and that's about it. We get one of our 4.3 billet engines again. It's got a Liberty air-shifted 7-speed trans in it.
Liberty 7-speed trans? So that, wow, what? And how much building time is in that?
We'll have some time in it for sure, because we still have to have a harness built for it. We still have to do all the fab work on it.
So a customer comes, says, I want this, and then he can pick up the car after...
If someone brought me a stock car and wanted to do something like this, I'd say probably, a year and a half to 2 years to build it complete, honestly. Okay. Yeah.
With testing and then...
Yeah, start testing it at the end of that time. Yep.
Oh. Can I see some of these billet blocks?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Yeah, there's your 5.2 Noonan billet block.
How much is that?
30 or 35.
And with crank?
No, just that.
With crank?
Oh, how much is the total
No,
thing?
I'm just joking. So it's 35 only the boy.
Yep.
With the sleeves?
Yes.
35?
Yep. Yeah, I can confirm it's either 30 or 35.
And I put stock heads on it?
Yeah, stock castings, yep.
And how much power can that take?
We'll find out.
So far nobody really blew it up?
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll find out.
It looks nice.
It's a very nice piece. Super
Can I
nice.
sit up?
Yeah, it's really honestly not that heavy for what you would expect.
Is that, I mean, the OEM one's also not that much heavier.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's honestly not bad. You pick up one of the GTR built ones and you usually get 2 people for that. Those are heavy.
So they're heavier than OEM ones?
It's way heavier than OEM. This one I'd have to weigh a stock one compared to it, but I don't think it's a ton heavier. Probably a little bit.
I'm not so into that billet game. I expected they're always light. So now I understand what you mean. So they are normally heavier.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. There's an OEM one.
Yep, that's OEM GTR.
This. And then...
That one's heavy.
Oh, shoot. Stop it.
Okay.
Das ist richtig schwer. But I mean, these to kill these, you're really playing a serious game.
I don't know that we've ever totally failed one ever. So that's what's in our cars making 3,500.
So if you buy this and you want to play 2,000, you're in it for your whole life.
Yeah, you would never wear it out. Unless you had some weird crank failure that took something else out, but you're not going to hurt that.
Krass, ich wusste das gar nicht. Ich habe gedacht, die Billetblöcke wären immer leichter, aber die sind anscheinend wohl nicht immer leichter. But it's crazy how much parts you got in stock. I mean, these are all blocks, right?
Yep. Those are bell housings. Those are crankshafts. Then those are blocks behind it there. And these are all cranks.
That's paradise, man.
All cranks there.
And you don't do any American muscle, right? You own
just GTRs, just Lambos.
2 cars.
Yep.
I think that's very good because then you can really
concentrate on it.
Because so many companies, they want customers and then let's boost. I can do that, and then they find out the hard way.
Yeah, and you can do it to a certain level for sure, but we're not trying to play the entry level game. We want to be the industry leaders in it. So you got to concentrate on it.
Okay, let's have a look, man. I love this kind of rooms.
So we do a bunch of drag wheels. So all the parts here for building different drag packs for GTRs and Lamborghinis. This is all kind of V10 turbo related system.
Yeah,
since we do all of our turbo stuff in house for these.
R8 G42.
Yep. This is all the boring organization stuff.
Das ist so verrückt, Leute. Was eine Welt. Was eine Welt. Always shocking for me that you, I mean, you have all these wheels in stock, and because you got customers who need that, they order it.
Yeah, it's, I mean, we're all car guys, right? So when you order parts, nobody wants to wait
No.
2 weeks for stuff. They want it tomorrow.
Or they don't want it.
So you got to have it in stock for sure.
Or the feeling when you break something, there are two people, they break something and then they go a different route,
Yeah.
or they want it new
Yeah.
on that day.
Yeah, you got to have stuff in stock. You'll think this is pretty cool. So this is, you've seen the Motec C1212 dashes?
Huh? Why? You made a deal with them so you get a better price, or nobody
Yeah,
needs
I think we bought 50 of them.
at a time?
Yeah.
That's an invoice of what?
I'll keep that to myself, but it's a lot.
Ganz kurz, one second. Ganz kurz, damit ihr eine Idee bekommt. Wenn der 50, leck mich am Arsch. How much is a piece?
I need to go back and look at it, but yeah, that's all those are C1212 dashes, all those boxes.
And you order again when?
We haven't had to order, this is a couple years worth typically,
Yeah,
because you
okay,
can
okay.
still see that's, you know.
Boah, guck mal, das ist alles Motec. So you can say maybe this here.
So these are each Lamborghini kits here. So I think these kits are
12.
12.
12,
yeah,
one.
So you've got 4 there. We have more downstairs, and you have 2 GTR kits next to it.
So that's a very nice car.
A couple of them probably.
Das sind ein paar hunderttausend in diesem Ding. It's a few $100,000.
Yeah.
Only this thing.
Yeah, but we do a dash replacement for the GTRs. So we move a lot of them, like a plug and play insert for the GTRs.
Oh, yeah?
The
Can I
harness
see it?
and everything. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've got cards down there with it, but it's really nice. But you want to see the tilt stuff, so let me take a tilt down here for you now. So this is for that orange STO we're doing. So that's a full carbon V10 tilt seat.
And how much are they?
I think that one's about $3,000 a seat.
Das ist echt geil. Weil die sind wirklich leicht. They're from England, right? I think.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And they also have a different model now that looks a little more like a more comfortable normal seat, right?
Yeah. So this
You
one's
have it
still
here?
pretty good.
No.
Yeah, I have the B5 is probably what you're thinking of, but I have the
Yeah,
B5
let me
too.
take a look.
Yeah,
if
for
that's
sure.
the one.
Yeah, I've got pretty much all the common seats I have in stock. So this is a stock rebuild one that we're doing right now for like a road race car. So this one's pretty tame.
It's a new crank.
Yeah. Yeah, I did get a new crank.
Yep.
Yeah, new crank, reuse the rods, new pistons, pins are still good. But yeah,
Oh, he destroyed it?
it was just run really hard.
Yeah.
Not maintained well.
Well, and somehow this secondary timing chain broke.
Where?
Like the actual chain. I mean, this is the new one, but this chain right here, like snapped. And on the original setup, and so then that.
So valve hit or did not?
No, it bent valves and it destroyed all this and chipped teeth on this planetary set right here, and then on the sprocket drive here, and then here.
I think that's a bad day.
Yeah, bad day for them.
Also wenn du fährst und dir oben das Rad reißt oder die Kette reißt, Digga, da hast du auf jeden Fall Stimmung gemacht. Auf jeden Fall kurz Stille. And then heads, you see a lot of potential in porting or making the heads bigger?
Have you looked at the intake runners and stuff on them before? They're very well done from the factory.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so we haven't done any porting on them. We've left them alone.
Wait a second. The highest power ones that you telling me they have stock heads?
Mm-hmm. There's actually some shops out there that have tried to improve on that
And lost power.
And lost power, like a lot of power.
Flow.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
Very-
I say that so often that I think somebody at Audi thought, you know what, maybe we're going to turbocharge it one day because the injectors, the flow, the ports, the size, how much power it can take as a stock block with high compression. It feels so strange that this engine is so capable of so much power. Stock.
I mean, I look at the S2000 engine. I mean, you have a manufacturer that's trying to squeeze every last bit of power out of a naturally aspirated engine that they have to stand behind on a warranty. So they're going to go to the moon and beyond to get everything they can out of it, and still, you know, hey, this thing's going to make it 100,000 miles.
Yep.
So I think it's more kind of that, not with the, hey, we're going to build it like this and hope some in Texas put some big turbos on it. You know?
But do you think that the 20 injector thing, I mean, of course, emissions is one thing, why they did it, but I think they could have stayed with the direct injection and get the same power.
Well, the problem with that is you have issues with getting buildup on the valves and everything if you just do DI. So the port injection system helps clean everything as well.
True.
So that's the same reason you see it on. You saw there was a big sweep towards everybody going full DI, and then everybody came back and started adding port injection to get rid of the issues involved with DI. So I think it's more that than anything.
Also wirklich super interessant, dass dieser Motor einfach so viel aushält. Aber seine Argumente stimmen wirklich, dass es halt auch eine Sache ist, diesen 20 Düsen, dass die anderen Düsen auch einen Reinigungseffekt wieder haben. Weil viele von denen, du kennst das ja auch noch, diese ganze Reinigung, die gemacht werden muss bei Direkteinspritzern, weil die ganzen Ansaugwege zu klatschern. Und dann kannst du halt einfach dann dadurch auch einen Effekt erzielen. Und du hast wieder mehr Sicherheit mit mehr Spritmenge, die du halt wirklich fahren kannst. So you see sometimes people destroy stock blocks.
Yeah, so there does seem to be some difference in the power capabilities of the stock blocks just from unit to unit, because we've had some of them break, and not just us. Other people have had them break, relatively quickly. Anytime they're getting close to 2,000, and then we've made 2,400 through them too. So they
I mean 2,000 with a stock block.
Yeah,
I think that's too much.
Yeah. No, we've done it before. But like I say, we have seen other people have seen them fail in one particular area, and then you'll see the next block in line doesn't in the exact same car. It's just there is some discrepancy on the castings, and there's not really any way of knowing that we've been able to discern. So
You see a limit where the mileage could be a problem?
I don't know that we're getting higher mileage stuff enough to say that could be the case. Nothing's coming in here with 80,000 miles on it.
No. Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah.
Enjoy your stay in Texas.
Yeah, I am. That's my shit.
Yeah, so this is my fabricator Wade. This is Wade Subra. That's an S2000 I built for a guy in Qatar.
What can it do?
1,000 or so. Yeah, so I had this car all the way down to just bare body, get it painted and all that. So it's a sequential Quaife Trans 488 rear
And
end.
how does customers come to you with this? I mean,
So I built
Huh?
one of the fastest S2000s in the world.
oh, you did?
Yeah.
When?
A couple years ago.
Okay.
And
No,
so
I didn't know.
It's the only one that's been 200.5 mile in the whole world. And so this guy saw my car and wanted me to build one for him.
So Project Motec.
Yep. Yeah. M130 ECU, C125 dash, full custom race spec harness. One of our engines that we've done a couple times.
So you're also in the Honda game.
I was, yeah. Now I'm in the Porsche stuff. I did Honda stuff for a long time.
And this makes 1,000?
It should, yeah. It hasn't been on the dyno yet, but it's essentially the same setup I had before in mind. So 68 millimeter Zona rotor turbo.
Somewhere down there.
Yep. 2.2 liter.
And how much is a build like that? Or an engine like that?
I think the engine's probably 20 to 25.
With manifold, so the whole?
No, just the
block.
just the engine stuff's gonna
I
be
was
up
dreaming
there.
for a moment.
Yeah, yeah.
And this drives?
It does start and drive right now. It can't go down the street really because it needs to be tuned still, but it does start. Yeah.
And super, you've been also in that game for sure, for a long time.
Not us. Wade has. This was Wade's personal car.
Okay, you like 2Js?
I mean, they're hard to argue with. They make great power for sure.
And this makes, let me guess, this makes, that's 40 something size, and I would say this makes 12?
I think it makes about 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does still use this on the street quite a bit.
Wir müssen auf jeden Fall uns richtig akklimatisieren, wenn wir zurückkommen. Wir müssen richtig runterkommen von der ganzen Scheiße hier. Weil das ist einfach, guck mal von hier, film mal von hier darüber. Weißt du? Es ist, it's so, you get so
Unreal.
used to this. When we come back to Germany, I mean, we can't complain in our workshop at all, but I think this is always so, the numbers you say and how you say them is just like, yeah.
Yeah, we're very jaded.
How many builds you do per year?
12 to 14, depending on the size of the...
So not so many.
Yeah, it's not a huge number, and a lot of the times what happens is people, will build a big car and then somebody wants a little bit more, and so they'll come back for 3 or 4 different rounds of upgrades, really.
I think this is very interesting. So this is aluminium rods,
Yep.
and I hear so many different things about it. So some people say you can't leave them in the engine because they wear out of
Sure.
the oil. So how long can you keep them in a block?
So it's completely dependent on a few major factors. So the majority of the lifespan is going to be determined by how much power it makes. That's a big one. Obviously, the RPM it's seeing. Those are the 2 main contributing things.
Because
So-
of length.
Yeah, I mean, eventually they can fail
Can I
for
pick it
sure.
up?
Yeah, of course, go for it.
Boah, ist das geil. Du hast ja auch schon in der Hand. Nimm mal hoch.
Oh.
So how high can a VQ ref with this?
We rev them to about 9,500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't.
But it
rev
can
them.
go higher.
They do start to wear stuff out. You start revving them that far. Yeah, this is the engine. That's literally the engine that went 640 to 235. Or
So
whatever
that's
it
the
was.
piston.
Yep.
That clean.
Yep.
Where are the holes for?
So it's vertical gas ports, which helps sealing on the rings.
Okay, gas ports. So the pressure
Yep.
pulls
so
them
you're-
out.
Yeah, you're essentially trying to force the rings out to help with compression of sealing. Yeah.
Das ist spannend. Seht ihr die kleinen Löcher hier oben? Die Löcher sorgen dafür, dass wenn der Druck reinkommt,
Same thing from the side there.
these, no this, no where?
Yep. The little divots right there.
Oh, these. So on the lowest ring,
Yep.
so they go in, pass very, very closely the ring port,
Yep.
go all the way down and they put pressure out. Also der Kompressionsdruck, der Verbrennungsdruck geht drauf, geht durch den Kolben durch und drückt hier unten wieder raus, um die Kolbenringe alle spratt in den Block reinzudrücken, um noch mehr abzudichten. Da musst du ja schon to do this, you have a problem. I mean, because it's already good, but you want more power.
Yeah, I mean, it does help with sealing everything up. So
to find that out,
a lot of R&D.
A lot of R&D.
Yeah.
To really, you know what we could do? Das finde ich so geil, dass dann Firmen oder Leute sich denken, ey, bei 3200 PS, wir verlieren irgendwie Leistung. I mean, you can see it, you lose compression, but to see that, it's in that short of a time, it's crazy.
It's also a cool feature is, so on all of our big ones, we use these wrist pin. We don't use a typical wire lock like that. So this is a pin lock that locks in there. So it's actually part of the support ring, or part of the piston support. Well, it's also supporting the ring right there.
Oh, I never seen that before.
Yeah, so that's one of our features on our big pistons like this.
Das ist echt spannend. Der Bolzen, der obere Teil des Bolzens ist aber auch gleichzeitig Teil des ersten Kolbenrings. Siehst du das? Normalerweise hat der bestimmt so einen Spalt und ist deutlich tiefer. But I would say this could rev over 10.
It can. Like I said, we start seeing some more issues with the valve train and everything when we start turning back on RPM. So yeah, and we've turned them that far for sure. And if it was a 3/8, a lot of times we've done them because we're not usually making as much power in the 3/8. But with this power level, we usually don't try and rev them that far.
Yeah, and that's a hobby for the customer, right? It's his hobby. A hobby.
Yep.
Cool hobby.
So he's got that black car we looked at before, then another one that's the fast one, and then his wife drives one too that makes 2400-ish.
Hast du gehört, Schatzi? Seine Frau fährt auch so ein.
So she's been 6.7s at 212, I think, in the quarter. So they all
How
three.
do you feel about it when you're next to it?
I mean, they're my customers, so I'm happy for them.
Go for it!
Yeah. No, they've been great. So they've been our customers since 2014 or 15.
Great.
And so we've had 3 builds with them.
That's
They've all
a
been
sign
successful.
when you have a 10-year relationship
Yeah.
building this kind of stuff. And they look kind of normal. Ne? Das sind die Stehbolzen
Nothing
vom
super
Kopf.
crazy with those. Yep.
And no lift, nothing, right?
No, so we've got our we have our kind of proprietary head gasket program that we use on those. It's very helpful.
Yeah, Kupferdichtung. You glue them and
Yeah, so it's a fire ring that sits in the block itself.
Yeah.
So we can turn this over if you want to see it.
yeah, we tried it one time on another engine.
Yeah. So it's
They're gas filled or they're not?
the
rings?
No, they're not.
Ja, hier kommt diese Nut und dann kommt der Ring hier so reingesetzt. I mean, that's a high-tech block at the end to really make that possible.
Yeah.
And it runs only for 6 seconds.
Yeah, I mean they drive them to and from the lanes, everything like that. And like I say, we have blocks like this that are in street cars, the built blocks like this that people drive, no problem.
How many employees you got here?
I think we're at 17 now.
It's a very nice company,
Thank you.
honestly.
Yeah.
The size is right. You got products that really go fluently in and out. You have a good stock. It's very clean. It's a very nice atmosphere. Only 2 real products that you focus on. I think your company is the ideal idea of a performance shop.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think
because I've been-
size-wise it's correct.
Yeah, I've been in so many shops in my life, and this is really it's just right.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm very impressed. What?
So that's the black one's the one that's been 640s.
But it still looks good for the burn.
Yeah, it was contained to the front at least for sure.
And they're here for...
So the black car we need to rebuild the engine in. The white car is actually done. So the white one back there is George's wife. Yeah, with the 2 black GTR. So that's his wife's white one right there.
And this one, what, around 6?
Yeah, it's the 670s.
What?
Yeah.
And it's a tube, yeah, it is.
Yeah, so this one's still got interior for the class it races in. So still interior in there, dash.
Wow, how old is she?
Mid-30s. Mid to early 30s. Have you seen this drag wing of ours before?
Oh, it moves, right?
It does.
Hydraulic.
Yeah, it's a passive deal. So it folds flat at a certain speed. Just mechanically. Yep. So
Oh, mechanically?
Yeah.
By pressure?
Yeah, so that's what the gas shocks are for. So 130, 140 will actually fold flat.
Do you have street cars driving with it?
No, just race cars with this one.
But why do we have it then anyway?
So we did find that there was power to be put down early in the run, say from 60 miles an hour to say, 130. So this adds a lot of downforce in that area. Now it helps even more.
A lot means what?
It's
That's very
creating
interesting.
downforce and helps the traction.
No, I mean, but how much?
A lot. Like
Really?
a lot.
From what speed on?
It starts making downforce at like 50. Yeah.
You measure that.
Yeah. No,
Oh, you can do it with the
So
Motec.
George's car has a pedal or a sensor on it for everything with that. So kind of a cool story too. The guy that did the original aero work for the R35 GTR for Nissan designed this for us. Like the guy. So he
Japanese guy.
Yes, yeah, he approached us about building a wing for our shop car at the time. And so he has a mini wind tunnel that he did all the testing on and then built us the wing. So the guy that was responsible for the aero and the GTR did this for us.
So he knows exactly the angle also, because if you go further back.
It was done with an actual physical model on his wind tunnel.
And no additional at the front?
So on the other cars we do have some. We had a big splitter on the front of it.
Because you lose balance, because you were playing with this also?
Yeah, well we had some stuff done underneath the car too. So there was front, underneath, side, there was all kinds of stuff. Ja.
Das ist super interessant, Leute. Das ist ein Spoiler, der wurde designt von dem originalen Designer, der die Aero gemacht hat vom R35 GTR, also ein Japaner, hat sich hier gemeldet, also ja, ich habe da so eine Lösung. Das ist super interessant, denn das ist rein mechanisch, das System. You can block the position, I guess, here with this one. Also bis hierhin kann der dann arbeiten, das heißt, so viel geht der runter und ab einer bestimmten Geschwindigkeit faltet der sich über den Anpressdruck, über den Gurney hier, faltet der sich weg. Und er sagte gerade, ab 50 Meilen baut der schon so viel helfenden Druck auf, um wirklich die Zeit zu verbessern. Das hätte ich nämlich nicht gedacht, dass du wirklich eine Performance-Verbesserung hast bei der Geschwindigkeit. Und ab einer bestimmten Geschwindigkeit ist dann wieder das Verhältnis so schlecht, dass du ihn nicht brauchst und er klappt dann wieder runter und baut Geschwindigkeit auf. I mean, that's also very interesting for street cars.
Yeah, no, so we've used this on some races where it's a non-prep surface, and it's an even bigger advantage there because traction's even worse.
Again, so he's saying from 50 on.
Yeah, I can pull up the sheet, but I think it was from 50. I mean, we fold it flat at I think at about 140 or so.
And in kilos, you would say 40?
For mile an hour or for?
No, 40 kilos at 50 miles.
Oh, I don't know what the downforce is at 50 miles an hour. I'd have to look.
Crazy.
But I mean, it was making like upwards of 700 pounds of downforce up top.
At top. Yeah, that's it goes exponentially high then, yeah. Was hier rumsteht, Leute. Okay, I would go then a little round in German.
Yeah,
inside.
sure.
Du hast gefragt, Turbo oder was?
Das sieht sehr spannend aus. Die kommen ja sonst nicht vorne raus, richtig?
Doch, bei unserem sogar auch, bei den Boost Wars.
Okay, ne, habe ich noch nicht gesehen.
Aber die sehen halt so nicht aus. Die sehen bei uns aus wie kleine Hupen.
Das ist schon ziemlich groß, würde ich sagen, oder?
Das ist sehr, sehr, sehr groß. Ja, auf jeden Fall. Das ist sehr krass.
Und ganz kurz, warum sieht das jetzt immer so aus?
Was genau?
Warum ist es so offen da unten? So breit. Hier, so dazwischen.
Das ist da, ne?
Ja.
Das ist das Differential?
Ja. Ganz schön groß, oder? Das ist normal so groß.
Nee, das ist schon echt riesig. Umso größer das Differential, umso besser ist die Kraftverteilung auf das einzelne Rad. Das heißt, da drin wird die Kraft, die kommt ja linear unterm Auto durch und wird dann nach rechts und links geleitet in die Räder. Und dazwischen ist ein Sperrdifferential. Also ohne Sperrdifferential kann ein Rad durchdrehen.
Und so kann das halt.
Und so ist das mit einer Sperrwirkung, dass wenn die Kraft reinkommt, beide Räder die Kraft in den Boden wirklich reinleiten. Aber das ist halt schon alles sehr riesig gebaut. Ne? Das sind Pleuel und Kolben. Wenn du jetzt dir das mal anschaust.
Die kenne ich ja an sich. Also nur an sich, aber das hier ist neu, ne? Das hier?
Das Ganze ist eigentlich sehr besonders, weil das Pleuel in diesem Fall ist aus Aluminium und normale Pleuel sind aus Stahl, also geschmiedeter Stahl. Und das Problem ist bei Stahl, dass du ein relativ hohes Gewicht hast. Und wenn du jetzt siehst, dass das geht halt so auf der Kurbelwelle rum und sobald das diesen Punkt überschreitet, baut ja das höhere Gewicht mehr Fliehkraft aus und will reißen, will brechen, will kaputt gehen. Und umso geringer du diese Masse konstruierst, umso höher und so leichter kann so ein Motor hochdrehen. Und das wollen die auch, weil dieses Ding ist bei diesen Motoren, die sind gemacht für 6 Sekunden Leistung. 6 Sekunden lang gibt dieser Motor alles.
Das ist viel?
Das ist super kurz. Guck mal, wenn wir wir fahren mit unserem Mietwagen und gehen auf die Autobahnauffahrt und geben Vollgas. Ganz anderes Motorkonzept, aber der gibt dann, wir sind jetzt gefahren von Georgetown nach Dallas und wir geben Gas. Das ist ja Stunden.
Das ist halt nicht so lang. Es ist aber generell nicht so hitzebeständig, aufgrund, dass es Aluminium ist. Also
in diesem Fall, da ist Öl, was dran spritzt und sowas. Und diese ganzen Teile haben keinen wirklichen Hitzekontakt wirklich. Aber was du sehen kannst, ist, dass wenn du hier mal schaust, siehst du die Lagerschalen? Hier drin läuft die Kurbelwelle. Das ist die Kurbelwelle.
Ja.
Okay. Wenn du auch mal schaust...
Die kommen wo dran?
Ich zeig es einmal. Wenn wir jetzt hier mal so hingehen... Hier drin, Schatz, liegt die Kurbelwelle.
Ja, das weiß ich.
Genau. Die dreht sich hier und an der Kurbelwelle, an den einzelnen Zapfen, an dem, dem sitzt die Pleuel.
Ja.
Und durch diese Rotation kommt dann auch die Zündreihenfolge zustande.
Ja.
Ne? Weil die ja nicht alle gleichzeitig hochgehen, sondern in einem gewissen Rhythmus.
Ja, klar.
Ne? Und dementsprechend dann die Nockenwelle dann halt die Ventile öffnen, um halt die einzelnen Brennzeiträume halt zu öffnen. Und wenn sich das dann halt dreht, das was wir gerade hatten, muss die Masse halt gering sein. Aber jetzt musst du
Im
überlegen.
besten Fall.
Genau, jetzt geht die Kraft runter. Und wenn wir auch genau sehen, das hat er gerade nicht gezeigt, komm her. Wenn man genau schaut, ist hier auch ein Lagerschaden auch entstanden. Okay, das entsteht, komm mal mit dem Finger so leicht drüber. Merkst du das? Das ist so rau.
Materialabrieb.
Und geh mal hier drüber, Schatz.
Ja.
Das ist glatt.
Ja, voll.
Das entsteht, wenn zum Beispiel eine Zündkerze auf diesem Zylinder nicht mehr so gut ist oder die Spritmenge nicht passt. Dann ist die Detonation, wenn der gerade oben ist und der kommt drauf, vielleicht zu groß und dann verschleißt diese da ist sie sogar. Das ist 100% hier gewesen.
Ja.
Hingegen aber die anderen noch einigermaßen okay
Die
aussehen.
dürfen kein Öl eigentlich da oben haben, oder?
Das läuft auf einem Ölfilm.
Okay, das heißt, das Ölding ist ja richtig, dass da Ölfilm drüber ist.
Ja, voll. Ne, das Öl in einem Motor sorgt für die Schmierung, dass die ganzen einzelnen Bauteile halt diese Rotation hinbekommen. Ne? Der Motor dreht so fast 10.000 Umdrehungen. 10.000 Umdrehungen die Minute.
Das ist viel.
Genau. Aber jetzt, guck mal, jetzt vergleichst mal 10.000 die Minute. 6 Sekunden. 6 Sekunden macht dieser Motor seinen Deal.
Und danach, was passiert dann?
Dann läuft er aus. Dann geht er, dann tut er wieder runter.
Also keine, also das heißt, die ganzen PS, die sozusagen da drin stecken, gehen dann komplett runter. Oder wie?
Voll.
Ja.
Die,
Und das sind 6 Sekunden lang 3000 PS theoretisch.
Genau, und noch was kommt dazu. Jetzt willst du, um diese Autos schnell zu bekommen, Schatz, willst du ein Getriebe bauen, dass dieser Motor in diesen 6 Sekunden so lang und so viel wie möglich diese 3000 PS auch überhaupt abgibt. Weil viele denken nämlich, wenn du so ein Viertelmeilenrennen fährst, dass er diese 3000 PS nutzt, den ganzen Weg. Das ist überhaupt nicht der Fall. Wenn du das dir anguckst, das ist jetzt die Viertelmeile,
Ja.
dann macht der so, berührt der ganz kurz diese 3000 PS. Und dann gibt es so Gleitgetriebe, das hört sich nicht so geil an beim Viertelmeilenrennen, die machen und dann halten die Drehzahl. Dann halten die Drehzahl da oben rum. Diese Motoren berühren diese obere Leistung relativ lang.
Ja.
Dann wird die Zeit dementsprechend gut. Aber wenn du jetzt ein Schaltgetriebe fährst,
Ich muss ganz kurz sagen,
Ja.
Getriebe bin ich noch nicht im Thema drin.
okay,
Getriebe ist da, euer Getriebe ist da, wo ich schalte, ne?
genau.
Okay, das heißt, mein Schaltwagen, okay. Und das heißt, wenn das mal so schleift, und das ist nicht gut, ne? Das ist nicht das so,
Wenn du kuppelst, meinst du?
ja, beim Kuppeln.
Das ist ein Prozess, der passiert, wenn du halt die Gänge wechselst. Aber wichtig ist, hier dran ist die Schwungscheibe beim
Ja.
normalen Motor und dann die Kupplung.
Ja.
Und dann kommt dann hier das Getriebe. Genau hier auf diesem Ding, auf dieser Spitze, musst du dir vorstellen, geht das Getriebe weiter. Okay?
Getriebe, Kupplung, das sind wie gesagt noch Sachen, wo...
Ja, aber jetzt so als Kurzerklärung ist dann spannend. Der Motor kann jetzt zum Beispiel 9000 Umdrehungen drehen.
Ja.
Jetzt stell dir mal vor, wir hätten einen Gang.
Ja, das wäre anstrengend für den Motor.
Und er würde nicht schnell fahren.
Ja.
Weil wie beim Fahrrad, wenn wir mit dem Fahrrad fahren, dann können wir runterschalten. Weil du merkst, dass mit den Beinen, das ist einfacher, ich komme dann gut auf die Geschwindigkeit vom ersten Gang. Und dann drückt man auf den Knopf und dann kommt der zweite Gang.
Ja.
Und dann merkst du, es ist kurz wieder anstrengend, wir bauen Geschwindigkeit auf
Ja.
und dann drückst du wieder. Dann wieder etwas schwerer, ein neuer Gang. Und das gleiche passiert hier auch. Damit der Motor immer wieder in seinem Leistungsbereich ist, ne, steht
Ja,
9000. Man fällt dann von 9000 auf 7, 9, keine Ahnung.
Drehzahl jetzt.
Genau, die Drehzahl schon. Und dann geht er immer wieder in seinen Bereich.
Ja.
Und diese High-Performance-Autos haben so Gleitgetriebe, da macht das dann nur so. Der
Ja.
bleibt dann oben.
Also bei High-Performance Motoren oder Getriebe redest du von diesen...
TR400 heißt das zum Beispiel. Das sind so Getriebe, die sind eigentlich für die Straße total langweilig, aber die sorgen dafür, dass wenn Leistung reinkommt, der Motor immer in seinem Leistungsbereich bleibt, aber die Übersetzung quasi immer mitwächst und dann groovt er sich so da lang.
Und das heißt, bei Formel 1 Autos,
Die haben richtig Gänge.
die haben Gänger. Also die haben nicht das, weil die ja auch
Nee.
aufrechterhalten müssen.
Die müssen aber auch zum Beispiel dann auf eine Kurve zufahren. Das hat
Ja.
so ein Auto ja nicht. Der hat ja nur eine Gerade, dann macht er sein Ding und ist vorbei. Ein Formel 1 Auto hat einen Start, hat einen Boxenstopp, überholen. In Monaco gibt es Kurven, die gehen runter bis in die 1.
Okay.
Und dann wieder hoch bis in die, keine
Das
Ahnung,
mache
wie
ich bei
viele Gänge.
Time Attack auch immer.
Genau, richtig. Und so versuchst du halt immer dieses Paket Motorleistung und Getriebe in ein gutes Paar zu machen. Aber jetzt hörst du ja, jetzt hast du so kleine süße Gangräder, ne? Und wir hören hier, guck mal, für mich ist das auch krass, dann haben Autos 800 PS. Und das Getriebe, das ist ein Getriebe zum Beispiel, hat diesen Bauraum, der hier ist. Aber statt 800, ne, sind das auf einmal 3000. Aber der Platz für die Gangräder teilweise ist nicht mehr. Das heißt, dieser Schlag, der da kommt, Wenn das Getriebe reinkommt, dann sagt er demselben Bauraum, dem Gangrad, Digga, komm mit klar.
Okay.
Und das ist halt echt nicht gut. Aber das ist ein sehr besonderes Getriebe. Das ist jetzt ein R8, also Huracan-Getriebe. Das gehört nicht dazu.
Okay, aber das kommt theoretisch, kommt das hier dran?
Das kommt auf die Seite.
Da dran?
Genau.
Okay.
Das ist das Getriebe zu dem Motor. Das kommt hier dran.
Außer sogar keinen Platz irgendwie im Auto. Sieht so aus, wenn das
Ja,
so
voll.
riesig ist.
Voll. Das kommt hier dran, das Getriebe. Und dann gibt's
Für
Feuer.
einen Truck oder sowas. Das ist,
Das R8.
Das ist echt riesig.
Ja, ist schon krass, wenn man das sieht, so zusammengebaut, kommt da echt viel Zeug dran.
Ich dachte immer,
Klein, ne?
das wäre das.
Motor und Getriebe.
Ja,
Ja.
habe ich jetzt gedacht. Tatsächlich.
Zum Beispiel bei Mini Cooper, der muss ja auch ein Motor und ein Getriebe rein. Bei Mini Cooper haben die es gemacht, die haben das Getriebe unter dem Motor gebaut. Das ist ganz selten. Das heißt, die Kraft geht nicht wie hier raus, sondern die geht kurz raus, runter, eine Etage tiefer, in das Getriebe. Übereinander.
Wie ist das an Leistung?
Gute Frage. Technisch gesehen, ja. Du hast immer eine Verlustleistung.
Ja.
Und eine Verlustleistung ist etwas, eigentlich alles, wenn der Motor die Kurbelwelle runterdrückt und er entwickelt Leistung, dann ist er an seinem höchsten Punkt. Aber selbst da ist schon eine Verlustleistung, weil die Reibung an den Lagerschalen, all das ist Verlustleistung. Und da reden wir von einer Menge. Also alles erzeugt Verlust. Und das ist Effizienz. Also du willst halt versuchen, den Motor und das Autopaket so gut wie möglich und so schön wie möglich und effizient wie möglich zu halten. Somit musst du ganz viele Bauteile leicht machen oder leichtläufig machen. Und alles muss wirklich passen.
Deswegen macht man aus dem Flamingo oder sowas all die Sachen raus. Man nur noch die Spitze.
Das arbeitet dann gegen alle Werte, genau, weil das Gesamtgewicht runtergeht. Aber du versuchst halt die Effizienz in so einem Auto eigentlich immer massiv zu steigern, weil das ist, wenn du das machst, wird jedes Bauteil, was du modifiziert hast, besser. Und auch wenn du so guckst, wenn du von außen den Huracan jetzt siehst, hast du ja gerade einen Motor und Getriebe gesehen von so einem R8.
Ja, hier passt das rein.
Ja, aber das ist auch nicht so easy,
Nee,
ne? Das ist dann halt schon hier, das ist dann schon voll.
Und sind dann die Motoren swaps in andere Autos rein?
Das ist die Masterdisziplin.
Okay.
Guck mal, der G3, wenn du den siehst, ein Golf 3, das war ja für mich am Anfang, wo ich angefangen habe, da bin ich durch die Gegend gelaufen, habe mit dem Zollstock einen Golf 3 gemessen und habe mir gesagt, ich glaube, das könnte wirklich passen.
Ja.
Ne? Und wir haben halt dann das ausgelotst bis zum absoluten Ende, dass das dann halt reinpasst. Weil dieses Riesenpaket ist in dem G3 drin, in diesem Golf 3, hinten.
Kaum zu glauben, ne? Dass es so passt von der Größe.
Dementsprechend sitzt man auch im Auto. Also Schatz, was haben wir noch?
Noch eine letzte Frage, danach hol ich was zu trinken für uns. Motec, was ist Motec?
Teuer.
Habe ich gerade rausgehört.
Es gibt ganz viele Hersteller, die steuern das Ganze.
Ja.
In diesen Motoren passiert natürlich auch viel mechanisch, aber da sind auch überall, deswegen wollte ich dir einmal was zeigen, wo man das gut sieht. Komm mal mit. Wenn du jetzt hier den Computer, irgendwo steht der Computer, wahrscheinlich ist das kleine Ding hier unten, ne? Da drin, wenn du hier draufklickst, du machst was, die Maus bewegt sich, die Tastatur bedienst du, die Buchstaben gehen rein, der verbindet sich mit dem Internet, der macht die verschiedensten Dinge.
Ja.
Und jetzt nimmst du so einen Motor und da sind Einspritzdüsen, da sind alle möglichen Versteller, da sind alle möglichen Dinge. Und wenn Audi den Lamborghini oder den R8 damals entwickelt hat, dann haben die ihr Steuergerät genommen, was das macht, was er wollte. Also was er machen sollte als Serienauto.
Das hat was mit der Software zu tun?
Das auch am Ende der Reise, auf jeden Fall. Und guck mal, da sitzt es sogar. Das ist das originale Motorsteuergerät, da in der Wand, okay?
Ja.
Und das linke ist schon das Motec, das schwarze da. Diesen ganz vielen kleinen Pin. Siehst du die ganzen Pinne?
Ja.
Das ganze Ding ist auf der Seite nochmal. Und das Ding ist, das ist nicht so, dass jeder Pin nur eine Funktion hat, sondern es ist ein CAN-Bus-System. Das heißt, durch ein Kabel gehen mehrere Befehle.
Das ist normal bei einem...
Ab einer gewissen Baujahr bei Auto kamen diese Bussysteme ins Auto rein, dass das Auto in ihren Kabeln eigene Sprachen hat. Das haben wir schon mal gesprochen, genau. Und jetzt brauchst du hier ein System, das kann das alles steuern. Und das weiß alles und ist so schnell und kann auch sagen, Düse jetzt dies, Allradsteuerer da. Ja.
Du musst trotzdem programmieren, richtig? Kann ich, oder lerne das von alleine, das ist wie
Wäre geil,
AI.
wenn.
Nee, okay.
Nee, wäre geil. Es gibt, das haben wir bei Holly gelernt, es gibt ein Wizard und es gibt verschiedene andere Geräte. Die sind so klug, dass die über die Lambda-Sonde, das ist so ein Snüffelstück,
Da müssen wir noch ein bisschen weiter
andersrum.
reingehen.
Da ist so ein kleiner Sensor im Auspuff
Ja.
und wenn du anmachst, die Abgase sind quasi wie, als ob man auf Toilette geht und überprüft immer, was rauskommt
Okay.
und kann daran sagen, ob der Mensch sich gut ernährt. Gibt es ja. Oder Blut.
Ja.
Du guckst, dem geht's so und so. Das ist die Lambda-Sonde und die überwacht die ganze Zeit und dieser, ja,
Aber nichts mit Motor zu tun, also mit dem Bussystem.
was meinst du?
Wie heißt das?
Die Lambda-Sonde hat damit zu tun,
Okay.
die gibt ihre Werte auch damit rein.
Per Kabel.
Per Kabel, genau. Und du brauchst dieses Motec in diesem Fall, um die Sachen schneller, besser, genauer steuern zu können. Und auch steuern, wie du willst. Weil die Hersteller waren irgendwann so sauer über Tuner, dass die Steuergeräte abgeschlossen wurden. Das heißt, die sind mit Codes geschützt. Und es gibt bis heute immer noch Autos.
Und die kann Philipp entschlüsseln.
MPS Philipp.
Ja.
Ja, auch verschiedene
das
Autos.
Macht er ja viel, oder?
Ja, aber es sind viele, das ist zu kompliziert.
Okay.
Viel Rumgetrickse, um halt dann irgendwie da Lösungen zu finden. Genau, also du musst dann, wenn du das so kaufst, dann musst du all diese Befehle dem Auto beibringen. Alle. Und das ist eine Kunst, auf jeden Fall. Und es gibt auch, also Programmierer sind auch alle besondere Menschen. Die ja, das ist eine Kunst für sich auf jeden Fall. Genau, und das ist das, was so besonders daran ist. Und du musst dieses Konzert an Dingen und Teilen, guck mal, Jungs schweißen und bauen ein und dann muss es abgedichtet
Ich
werden.
finde das unglaublich, wie filigran das alles
Unglaublich.
ist. Wie für mich war ein Auto Motor, Öl, Wischwasser und das war es dann auch. Und das hat dann einfach funktioniert mechanisch ganz normal ohne. Ich wusste nicht, dass man ein Auto programmieren kann oder muss oder so. Ne?
Wenn man das kauft, nicht.
Ja, wenn man es kauft, ganz normal ist es ja schon programmiert.
Genau.
Das war eine Sache, wo ich dachte, das wäre einfach alles ohne Technik in dem.
Ja, krass. Ja, ich weiß. Das merkt man auch, guck mal, wenn man Leute sieht, die dann draußen bei minus 10 Grad die Karre anschmeißen und müssen sich beeilen und fahren einfach los. Und du kriegst ja immer mehr Gefühl dafür, wie viele Teile da drin sind. Und das Öl ist kalt. Die Schmierung ist noch nicht da. Das liegt dann unten in der Ölwanne und dann verteilt er das dann auch ganz schnell. Und du aber, nee, ich muss jetzt zum Kiosk. Ich brauche jetzt hier einen
So wie ich
Kinderbueno.
gefahren bin. Am Anfang. Ich bin am Anfang schon so.
Ja, schnell und der Motor war kalt. Und das macht alles kaputt.
Ich finde das unglaublich, wie lange Autos dann doch halten. Wie viele kleine Themen da drin sind, dass man, also wie filigran das alles ist, wie viele mechanische Schritte da passieren, bis so ein Auto überhaupt anfängt zu fahren.
Also wirklich unglaublich. Das Ganze muss halt dann wirklich verbessert und verbessert und verbessert werden, um halt auch Tuning zu machen. Weil ich sag ganz ehrlich, wenn man anfängt als Tuner, heutzutage ist es einfacher, aber am Anfang baut man einfach nur um, aber da wird nichts besser. Da wird auch nichts schneller. Das ist erstmal nur machen, weil lauter,
So
weil
Loch ins
cooler.
Auspuff rein, ne?
Ja, ne, du baust einfach Teile ran. Damals war das so, das Teil 20 PS, das Teil 15, das Powerrohr für den Golf 2 damals, auch nochmal 5 PS. Hast du alles gekauft und hast am Taschenrechner zusammengerechnet, hast gesagt, so und so viel mehr Leistung. Das ist so Quatsch. Also es ist halt schon echt, ist viel passiert.
Okay, cool. Cool. Ich bin weg. Ich gehe was zu trinken holen.
Okay, gut. Dann, ja, ich denke, wir haben einen kleinen Einblick bekommen. Wir haben genug reingeschnitten an Sachen, weil leider ist wirklich gerade nichts fahrbar, was wir fahren dürfen. Aber wir dürfen bestimmt immer wieder kommen und dann können wir es auch machen. Genau, also wir verabschieden uns hier. Es war ein für mich toller Besuch, weil das auch so eine Traumfirma ist und es ist auch wirklich auch so, wie man sich das vorstellt. Es ist halt einfach eine echt krasse Welt hier und die leben alle hier unseren Traum. Weit mehr, als ich träumen wollte. Also, bis morgen oder Montag. Tschüss.